So I have been joined via Skype by one of those released Wisdom. Bour is a pharmacist and he has reunited with his family. It is good to be home, right, Wisdom? What is the reaction from the family?
It's very good to be home. My family is very excited to have seen me. My friends are very excited to have seen me. Just that sometimes it dawns on them that they need to keep the social, so they try to give me some distance in a comic way, but I understand and I try to keep my distance.
And that is a good thing to do because we still need to observe all those measures. But the last time we spoke, you were in quarantine and not a very happy man. What has changed after that conversation?
Basically, I think some of the things we voiced out, they had from our first test results took over 6 days before they released the results to us. They didn't give us any official test to the results. But for the second test results, they released it, I think, after 3 days with official results to us. Our meals, which were cold, were actually made warm a bit. And also there was a bit more introduction of fruits and vegetables to the meals that they were giving us. And I think most of us were anxious because of the time they would let us go home. But when it was exactly 14 days, everybody's results came and those who tested negative were actually asked to go home.
The anxiety of waiting to go home, I'm sure, cannot be compared to when you were actually waiting to receive your test. How many times were you tested and what was the feeling like waiting for your results?
Okay. We didn't know who was negative or who was positive. And when we were called for our test results to be shared, we went to meet a nurse and they had arranged about 10 seats so that they will give us. So the way the nurse was actually directing us, it seemed that one group was positive and one group was negative. So everybody was very anxious. Which group are you sending me to? Is it a positive group? Is it a negative group? Yeah. And I think the psychologist introduced some level of anxiety in trying to educate us on the COVID-19 before declaring the status of that group. So that whole period was very tense. People were very, very anxious. In fact, me myself, I was sweating profusely.
And you mentioned the nurse and the psychologist. What would you say generally about the professionals that handled you while you were in quarantine?
The professionals did a very good job. The nurses would call all of us in the morning. I mean, go to the receptionist and insist that we call all of us to come and take our temperature readings and vital readings in the morning, as well as take our temperature and vital readings in the evenings. Then if you don't come, the nurse will go and then follow up. They also wore their PPEs and then they observe the social distance. So they usually place the seats at a distance to the nurses desk, and then the temperature gun is also placed at a distance to the patient so that there's no contact between the patient and then the temperature gun. After you were tested, they insisted that you apply from the hand sanitizer on your hands before you leave the place. So they were very, very professional. The only thing that didn't sit well with me was the information flow. We didn't know exactly when our test samples would be taken. They couldn't give us exactly when the test results would be in, and they couldn't give us much information as to what is going to go on there while we are there. So the only thing was a bit of information gap.
Quite unfortunate on that note, but tell us, it's been a few hours of reuniting with the family. What guidelines were you given to observe after you were asked to go home?
They brought a psychologist second time before our results were mentioned to us, and then the person also gave us a few tips about regular hand washing, trying to keep a social distance of about 2 meters when you are communicating with everyone. And then 3, try not to touch your face. Because the virus is resides in the respiratory system.
Yeah.
So once you don't touch your face, you will be okay. And then the 4th one is to keep a hygiene and eat meals that will boost your immune system. That's mainly with high stress and vegetables and then fruits. They also advise us to get vitamin C, and that is if you could afford a vitamin C, and then also try and get hand sanitizer.
And of course, being a pharmacist yourself, I'm sure you appreciate to some extent the need to observe all these measures. But just a little clarification, when exactly were you asked to go home? I know this was done in batches.
I was asked to go home on Saturday. Saturday morning, the test result was released. Okay. Everybody had his with his name, his status, and everything. And then the previous day, they asked us to state the method with which you go home. So on Saturday, they asked us, after you have received your results, you will sign the document that you are supposed to sign, and then you go home.
Well, it must be a good feeling being home now, but one thing I want to find out from you, has there been any form of stigma at all? I know that the family is keeping the distance because we need to, but in terms of friends and people in the neighborhood, people who knew that you were in quarantine, what has been the reaction?
For most of them, there has been no stigma. And because I've not been out there in the past few days that I've been home, I've not experienced much stigma from the general public. And those who knew that I was at quarantine.
Let's wrap up on this quickly. What are the lessons you've learned from this mandatory quarantine, and going forward, what would you say to those who will be kept in quarantine and those who are still there actually waiting for their turn to go?
Okay, so I'll start with the lessons. I think that number 1, we should all try and stay home as much as you can. You only go out when it's very necessary for you to go home, because when you are under quarantine, people will think that you are in a luxurious hotel, but being in your room and not being able to step out of your room the whole day comes with its own psychological stress and anxiety, and you are not happy, even though you are in a very good hotel and all that. So what I would say to the general public is that it is better for us not to contact or contract this disease, so that we'll be locked up somewhere, than to go up and unnecessarily risk other people. For my colleagues who are still under quarantine, I even have a good friend, doctor, who is under quarantine at Alisa. What I would want to say is that let's try and stick to the rules of the quarantine. It is for the good of the general public, because if you go out there, you place other people at risk. It might come back to infect your mother or your grandmother, and maybe the result you would experience will not be what we are all expecting. So let's try and stick to the quarantine rules. Let's try and be very, very cooperative with the health people and also the security personnel at the quarantine post. And I assure you, 14 days seems very long from day 1, but when you get to day 13, you know that the journey was worth it. All my colleagues will try and stick to the quarantine rules in order to protect the whole public. Thank you.
Wisdom Bour, thank you very much. And Wisdom is a pharmacist. He was in 14 days quarantine. And of course, now he is a free man, so to speak. But most importantly, he tested negative. And of course, some advice for those who are in quarantine and for the health professionals as well.